So this is what happens when I search for zombies on Steam instead of working on what I'm supposed to be doing. I found a new one, Stay Home, just released yesterday. Figured it was worth a look, so here we are. In the early rounds, it takes a minute to get your bearings. There are no controls in the settings and no tutorial. The guns on the walls let you know that you can change something, somewhere, but you need cash first. That comes with the kills. Since there's not a lot of time between waves, you need to plan repairs and routing. This is something I was horrible at with the first few waves, but it wasn't difficult to keep up with. The other thing that wasn't very clear at the start is how ammo works. At a glance, I wasn't sure if it would refill with each wave or if I had to find it somewhere. It seemed like repairs were really important, so I didn't realize how low those numbers were getting. I figured it out pretty quick. Expensive, but it got the job done. Health surprised me. I expected hits to be lethal, but you regen along the way. Wave 4 is when some performance issues started to pop up. The first time I had heavy particles plus lots of dead peeps, things got dicey for a minute. It cleared up soon enough. More of a bonus jump scare. The waves after this started growing a lot faster. I was trying to figure out if I could switch weapons, got turned around, I was sure this was the end. I found it by accident, so it would take a few more rounds before I realized it was the number keys. With each new wave, I was sure it was going to be the last. This was the lowest I'd seen my health yet. While the map is limited, it encourages you to make use of the space you have. I realized pretty quickly that I wasn't as much a fan of the handgun. I started, again, trying to figure out which key I'd hit to swap and ended up spam reloading like this was old school Counter-Strike. The runners were a surprise. I'd given up trying to repair all the windows at this point and started second-guessing that choice. I tried a new strategy, type the last one while making repairs. It didn't help. I had a feeling when I heard this guy, it was going to be the end, and I wasn't wrong. Not how I'd imagined, though. All in all, it's not bad. There's a little bit of a learning curve. Some of the weapons feel better than others. The thing that makes it fun is how often you cheat death, until you don't. After the first few waves, I thought it was going to get stale, but there's just enough variety and chaos to keep you on your toes without ramping up so quickly that you don't have a chance. There are more maps to try, and a co-op mode. I'm interested to see what they do with this going forward.